My name is Ayah, and today I'm going to be reviewing Kelli Sue Landon's latest book release, Stranded in Time. I received Stranded in Time as an e-arc copy from International Book Promotion. The book, first of all, Stranded in Time, is a YA mystery novel. It is a short, fun, interesting read. There's a lot going on. We start the book with a girl named Samantha, who has moved to live with her father after her mother died. She has never met her father before, so it was kind of awkward at first, but then they got along pretty fine. She's studying arts in a university, and she's very obsessed with the idea of researching her family tree, especially after her mother died, because her mother never really told her a lot about her family and her life before. She only gave her like small details. So opportunity comes when she's at school and they get this spring break project that they have to, and they were offered several categories, but one of them was to several topics, but one of them was to research her family tree. So she took this as an excellent opportunity and she starts researching her family tree. She starts by moving to her mother's neighborhood, and she gets to, there's an old man there called Thomas who has an extra room in the topic. Thomas actually knew her mother Rebecca back in the days, but she was a little child back then. So she's researching her mother. She's going through all these library books, she's searching the internet. She came across a name called several names, and she goes to meet that lady, and she's not very informative. She doesn't give her any information about her mother, although she feels that she knew her mother, but she doesn't want to tell her anything. And then she discovers that there was a girl who died back in the day, and she started researching that girl's death. Is it a murder? Researching it, and she kind of like drops researching her family tree and focuses on this death of the girl. And also there was a teacher, or a teacher's aide, who disappeared during the same time. So she gets to go to the school and she searches. She gets transported into the 70s. She goes in the past to the time where her mother was young. Her mother was literally a baby, like 3 or 4 or 5 years old child, and Samantha herself was only 19. So she's trapped in the 70s, and the description is beautiful of how she see all the things she heard about. The ice cream truck, how the neighborhoods were safer back then, the telephones, no internet. It's like a shock, culture shock to her, but she's really enjoying it. It takes her a while to understand that she moved to the 70s, and she gets to see her mother, her grandmother, and her great-grandmother. While she's there, she meets a woman called Susanna, who helped her. I'm not going to go into more details because I don't want to spoil it, but so much goes on. She gets to see the accident or the murder that occurred. She gets to see her mother growing up, and does her being there affect the future? Does being there will mean she will not exist in the future? There's so much going on. Is the time stopped when she's here? It's like if she goes back, she's gonna be the same age and everything. What's gonna happen? It's too much. So much is going on, and every time a mystery is done, and you take like, you exhale a breath like, finally you knew what's gonna happen, something else happens. It's like a series of mystery and just excitement of reading. You want to know more. When I started reading the book, at first it's kind of like there was no that big of a mystery at first. She's just researching her mother family tree, and you could think what could be actually there. Actually there's not a lot, and I'm not really into reading mystery novels, but I love Kelli Sue Landon's writing. This is not the first book I read for her. Amazing. She's like, she will introduce you to all the characters, and then she will let you understand the characters' lives, so you won't get mixed up with all these characters together. Just one of my most important problems with mystery novels. There's so much going on, there's so much characters, and I can't connect who did who and who is who. But she's like, she gives you a time in the beginning to introduce you. This is Samantha, she's blah blah blah, and she does that to all the main characters. So when the mystery starts and there's suspicion and someone suspects someone or that, you actually can connect the points. Second thing, the writing here is much better than the previous novel. And I actually spoke about that via Twitter. She was really nice and she likes to communicate. And like this one, she like edited herself and someone else edited and she re-edited, so the writing was really good. Only 2 or 3 or 4 typos were there, but it's literally nothing. The novel is great. The mystery will leave you craving for more. And at the end of the novel, like, I finished the novel about 6 AM. I kept on reading it non-stop. I couldn't stop reading it. And when it's finished and I went to sleep and then I woke up, I was like, my mind was still stuck in that world. Like, what about those characters? What happened to them? Wasn't she interested to know what happened to them? There's so much. I'm so happy that I got to read this book. It's a mystery. It's YA. It is a fast read. It's not that long. And it's really truly captures you in this world. You really get stranded in time with Samantha. And you will be amazed with all the facts that she will uncover when she goes to the 70s. So I'm gonna give this book, actually, before I went to sleep I was like, I'm gonna give it only 4 out of 5 because of a few typos I found, but then when I woke up and found myself still stuck in that world, I was like, no, this book is so good, so I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5 stars. Kelli Sue Landon's book is now out. You can get it as an ebook or a paperback or a hardcover or even an audiobook if you don't have time to read it. You'll get captured in this world that you have to say about that. I would like to thank International Book Promotions for giving me the opportunity to read this book and review it, and of course Kelli Sue Landon, who I'm very anticipated to read her future novels. Okay, thanks for watching.